Awesome moves up into the gates, and we're just about set now with the field locked away and the gates back now. They're off and racing, and Nikita Jane was one of the first into stride, showing a bit of speed underneath it. There is Alexandria. Wide out Graceful Glamour and Seabrook getting into stride now, followed by Aristia, then Quifilla back on the rails as the roughie takes the lead in the early stages of the race. Verry Elleegant's back on the fence. Autumn gets past her. A length further back to Pahudakawa, and well back in the field is Frankly Awesome, and Scarlet Dream is the last one. So it's Graceful Glamour, a clear-cut leader, out by 2 lengths, and Alexandria as the field starts to string out somewhat. Seabrook's up on the outside, and Nikita Jane has got 4th spot on the fence. 2 further back to Aristia, then came Quifilla from Autumn. Verry Elleegant back in the field, travelling pretty well by her standards with the earmuffs on today. A length further back to Pahudakawa, length and a half to Frankly Awesome, and Scarlet Dream sees them all, and we'd be about 10 lengths off the front runner, which is Graceful Glamour at this point at the 1100 metres from Alexandria, the rank outsider of the field in second. Nikita Jane a handy third on the inside of Seabrook, followed by Quifilla, then came Aristia. Further back then to Verry Elleegant, who's popped away on the inside of Autumn. Then came Pahudakawa, Frankly Awesome, and Scarlet Dream being quietly ridden at the rear. No change to the order in the Vinery Stud Stakes. Graceful Glamour is the front runner from Alexandria in second. Nikita Jane in a stalking position third. Autumn gets going now up on the outside of Seabrook as there's a few moves now. Then came Aristia, Quifilla. Verry Elleegant's well back in the field, but McDonald's getting her wider out from Pahudakawa, Frankly Awesome, and Scarlet Dream around the turn at Autumn, and Seabrook have made the runs together to beat off Graceful Glamour. Then Nikita Jane and Verry Elleegant's coming right down the middle of the track, putting in big strides. It's Seabrook being tackled now by Verry Elleegant. They beat off Aristia, and then came Frankly Awesome at the 150. It's Verry Elleegant 2 lengths clear of Frankly Awesome, really knuckling to the task late. Verry Elleegant in front on jelly legs, but she's got the Vinery Stud Stakes one. It's Verry Elleegant a length and a half to Frankly Awesome. Aristia ran third in the hands of James McDonald. Not many have been able to let rip like her today on this Rosehill track, but she put the race to bed at the 200 metres. Boy, Frankly Awesome's just getting better with every run this preparation. And we're ready now for the Australian Oaks. Stand by for a break. The favourite in gate 11. Verry Elleegant, the gates are back and they're off, and she's jumped out about midfield. James just easing back a fraction. Rock Navarre goes right back to the tail. Frankly Awesome jumped best, and they're queued up. Happy Every Day is going to spear through the roughie and go to the early lead with Miss Moana in the black jacket handy. Aristia deep out. Boy, Frankly Awesome's nice and handy on the outside of Imelda Mary, and Maracaibo out 3 wide with cover at this early stage. They're in the black cap. Same colours, Scarlet Dream back on the fence on the inside of Aliferous. Further back then we've got Autumn on the inside of the favourite Verry Elleegant. The grey Romany Girls out 3 wide, and the last 3 Bye Bye Bell with Clementina, and Rock Navarre is the last one. So Happy Every Day, the long odds leader, out by a length and a half to Aristia. 2 further back to Miss Moana. Then came Maracaibo, got across to 4th. 2 further back to Frankly Awesome on the outside of Imelda Mary. They're followed then by Romany Girl out wide on the outside of Aliferous, and back on the inside is Scarlet Dream. A length and a half to Verry Elleegant is one off the fence. Bye Bye Bell the outside. Then came Autumn back on the fence. Verry Elleegant getting close to heels there, just hanging a little bit at that point. Clementina's back second last, and Rock Navarre's at the rear. It's Happy Every Day at a hack counter in front. He takes off on Frankly Awesome at the 1200 metres. Bowman said go. She responded, and Frankly Awesome's going to take the lead now. 1,000 out by a length and a half to Aristia. Happy Every Day, 2 off to Miss Moana. Then came Maracaibo from Romany Girl. Mary Imelda from further back to Aliferous. Now Verry Elleegant seeing a bit of daylight. James McDonald lets it pop up 3 wide to breathe a bit, followed by Scarlet Dream, then Clementina, Rock Navarre, Autumn. Forget about Bye Bye Bell. Frankly Awesome's got the field stacked up coming to the turn. Leads by a half now to Happy Every Day Aristia. Then Maracaibo, Romany Girl, Miss Moana, Aliferous. Then came Imelda Mary, and Verry Elleegant 4 off the lead. Will probably have to come the widest by the looks of it on the turn. Happy Every Day coming back on Frankly Awesome. Bowman starts to feel for her. Romany Girl wide out from Maracaibo. Then came Aristia. Verry Elleegant, she's got a left, she's 3 off them. Frankly Awesome's got a kick at the 200, but now Verry Elleegant getting into work on the outside. Verry Elleegant going after Frankly Awesome. Then came a left for a Scarlet Dream late, but Verry Elleegant's drawn clear on the Oaks. Scarlet Dream going home in a second, but here's 99 Group 1 winners for Chris Waller. Verry Elleegant, an emphatic winner in the Oaks from Scarlet Dream. Frankly Awesome third, then came Maleferous, a gap back to the rest. Rock Navarre, Miss Moana, Autumn coming home well, then Clementina from Aristia, Maracaibo, Romany Girl, Happy Every Day, and drawn the outside is the last to go in to the starting gates. They're all set. Quaddy about to get underway here at Randwick. Gates are back now and they're off and racing, and Samadout left brilliantly as always. Lifeless Ordinary was nicely into stride the inside, and Angel of Truth is pushing forward on the outside of Cariff. Then came our Sentry from Tally, Young Star, and Verry Elleegant's going to settle back last. Samadout rolls forward here, just taking a little bit longer than usual, but Samadout's going to take the lead now, and Angel of Truth moves up into second without cover. Lifeless Ordinary very handy on the leader's back in the third position, not normally that close in the run. Then came Cariff, further back to our Sentry from Tally. Verry Elleegant travelling keenly back in the field, just shading Young Star. So there's about 8 lengths from first to last now, and Samadout rolling along at a high cruising speed by 2 lengths on the Derby winner Angel of Truth. A neck back to Lifeless Ordinary in third, 2 further back to Cariff. Length and a half then to our Sentry from Tally, and that gap back of 2.5 lengths there to Verry Elleegant on the outside of Young Star. So she's travelling pretty well back in the field, Verry Elleegant, and it's Samadout looking for another win this preparation. Leads out by a length and a half to Angel of Truth. Then came Lifeless Ordinary in the gun position third, 2 further back to Cariff. Then came our Sentry from Tally, and still the last 2, Verry Elleegant up on the outside of Young Star. So no change to the order, and Samadout's had a very cruisy time of it in the lead of the 800 metres by a half length on Angel of Truth. Then came Lifeless Ordinary, followed by Cariff, then our Sentry from Tally. Verry Elleegant goes into a clear second last position now, pulling out 3 wide at the 600 metres, and Young Star being shaken up is last. Samadout leads it coming around the corner now. Lifeless Ordinary is looking for a run off the fence, with Angel of Truth giving it a little bit of room now. Then Cariff, and Verry Elleegant gets going. She's coming down the middle of the track. Samadout revved up now at the 300 metres, still has a kick from Lifeless Ordinary, and Verry Elleegant the outside. Samadout still going well inside the 200 from Verry Elleegant on the outside of Lifeless Ordinary. Samadout still in front. Verry Elleegant the outside is trying to get on turns. Samadout, Verry Elleegant, they're wide apart. They hit it. Oh, great finish there. Nothing in it. Samadout and Verry Elleegant. Lifeless Ordinary third in front of Tally. Then came our Sentry, followed by Cariff, Young Star, and on the outside. So we're all set. Ready for action in the Chipping Norton Stakes. And the gates are back. They're off and racing, and Dreamforce jumped away really well looking for the early lead. Homesman's right there. Happy Clapper out deep is pushing forward on the outside of Verry Elleegant. Fierce Impact, Lifeless Ordinary handy. Then came Duke On. Angel of Truth is beaten for speed. Then Come Play With Me. Tiako Shark in the orange jacket is back fourth last. Behind early is Avilius with Cariff, and Dancer Thierry is taken back to last. So it's Dreamforce in front. Happy Clapper rolls up on the outside, goes to a clear second. Verry Elleegant racing keenly in third in front of Lifeless Ordinary, and Homesman settles fifth. A length and a half into Duke On from the dual Group 1 winner Fierce Impact. 2 after Angel of Truth, then Come Play With Me. Tiako Shark, Avilius the fence from Cariff, and last of all is Dancer Thierry. The Shark's a bit keen back in the field at the 800 metres, and Dreamforce is rolling in the lead. Happy Clapper really keeping him honest at the 600 metres. They've upped the tempo. 2.5 clear from Verry Elleegant. Then Lifeless Ordinary, Homesman. 2 after Fierce Impact, Duke On. Further back to Angel of Truth. Boston starting a run on Tiako Shark, and Avilius is next to the top of the straight. Dreamforce the leader from Happy Clapper. Then Lifeless Ordinary, Verry Elleegant. 2 further back to Homesman. Then Fierce Impact. Tiako Shark is circling wide out, but still 4 off them. Dreamforce just in front from Happy Clapper. Verry Elleegant wide out. Tiako Shark. The Shark's coming for the kill. Tiako Shark right over the top. Good up to win it from Verry Elleegant, and Fierce Impact third. There's the Group 1 double for Jamie back. Has swamped them to win the Chipping Norton. 1:33.87. is the post-time favourite, and she's the last to move into the gates. So Verry Elleegant goes forward for James McDonald, and we're all set now. The first of our 5 Group 1s, and they're off here in the Ranvet Stakes. And last year's winner of Villiers was first out, but Davis quickly moving up on the outside. Young Stars handy, and Verry Elleegant in the small field has planted 3 wide, 4 wide in the early stages from Norway. Then Natoya, and Dance is last of a very tightly bunched field. So Young Stars a narrow leader from Adabe pressing on the outside. Verry Elleegant still caught wide but pushing forward as Adabe takes up the running going into the first corner. And Adabe draws out by a length and a half to Verry Elleegant, who races up to second. Young Stars got a prime position third on the outside of the European import Norway. 2 further back to Avilius, who jumped well but drifts back a bit now from Dance, and a length off to Natoya, who's last of all. So working down the back, and Marquand had no troubles there in leading on a Dave. Out by a length and a half now on Verry Elleegant, who's racing a touch keen there in second position. Norway third, and Young Star with Kieran McAvoy in the saddle. Kieran's won 3 of the last 4 Ranvets, and Young Stars up running in 4th position, followed then by Dance has got a cosy runner back on the inside running rail as they go past 1,000 on the inside of Avilius, and 2 lengths away to Natoya. Well, William Haggis and Tom Marquand winning earlier in the day with Young Rascal. They're looking for the double now. Second favourite in the QE2 Cup, and Adabe shows the way by 3/4 to Verry Elleegant, who's really keeping tabs with the British horse, and they quicken the speed a long way from home. 2 lengths away to Norway, then Young Star. 2 further back to Avilius from Dance nailed on the fence, and Natoya being scrubbed up at the rear. They're both going at it a long way from home, coming around the turn. Adabe on the inside of Verry Elleegant goes stride for stride, and Verry Elleegant really pouring the pressure on now. Verry Elleegant the outside of Adabe. She gets about a neck in front, but Adabe comes back on the inside, 3 lengths clear from Avilius. It's Verry Elleegant and Adabe. Shades of the earlier race. Adabe's lifting on the inside of Verry Elleegant. Adabe and Verry Elleegant. Adabe strong, and Adabe goes on to win the Ranvet. What a super ride by Tom Marquand. 100 Stakes. Well, it was like the earlier race, the battle of Young Rascal and Mugger too, where Verry Elleegant got the upper hand at the halfway mark, but Adabe's come back under the trademark strength there of Tom Marquand. And for the Kia Tancred Stakes, and the gates are back, they're off. Verry Elleegant has only begun fairly there. Other than that, Cariff jumped well, set in Mirage Dancer. Pretty handy Angel of Truth rolling forward. Close to the inside is Mustagia, and wide out, the deepest is Southern France. So Verry Elleegant's going to drop right back behind that pack. She's a bit keen as usual. A couple off then to Avilius, followed by Mugger 2, who's gone down to the fence, and Dancer Tira's last of all. So Boss takes Angel of Truth to the front, turning out of the straight. Southern France is the one to go and sit outside. Then Mirage Dancer leaders back third, and Cariff fourth, 1 out, 1 back. A length further back to Mustagia, 2.5 lengths into the short favourite Verry Elleegant. 2 further back to Mugger 2 on the rails, and the last in front of last year's winner of Villiers, and 2 last of all is Dancer Tira, who'd be about 8 lengths off the lead. They've got a mile to run here, and it's Angel of Truth for half in front to Southern France. Then came Mirage Dancer, well positioned, a length the outside to Cariff. 2 further back to Mustagia, no change to the order. Verry Elleegant taking slightly closer order now on the outside of Mustagia. Then came Mugger 2 from Avilius, and 2 off to Dancer Tira's last of all. So down the back they go, and last season's Derby winner shows the way, Angel of Truth for G Boss in the saddle, and they're at the halfway mark now. Southern France a half length away, and Dancer Tira's taken off from back in the field. Brenton Abdullah's come from last and goes to the front now, and Dancer Tira at the 1,000 metres draws out by 2.5, and Angel of Truth, Southern France. Then came Mirage Dancer. Cariff dropped back a little bit from Mustagia. Boy, the favourite gets well back now, Verry Elleegant. She's third last in the race from Mugger 2, and last year's winner of Villiers last, 7.50 out, and Dancer Tira having made that move from last to first, maintains a big lead down the side. Dancer Tira at the 600, 3 lengths clear. Angel of Truth is flat to the boars. Then came Mirage Dancer. Wider out, Verry Elleegant tries to get going with Southern France. Cariff in a tricky spot from Mugger 2 and Avilius is last. Dancer Tira keeps up the gallop at the 350. 2 or 3 lengths in front of Mustagia. Now Verry Elleegant starting to wind up on the outside. Well, look at looking to come into it. Very Elegant in a stride. She pounced on the front. 250 out. Avilius looks the only danger, but Very Elegant 2.5, 3 lengths clear now. Oh, what a mighty performance by Very Elegant. She won the Vinery last year. A cheeky peep by James McDonald and a well-earned pat down the neck. Very Elegant won it easily from Worcestershire and Avilius. I'd say they've gone that way for second and third. Then came Mirage Dancer from Cariff. Further back to Mugger 2, Angel of Truth. Dancer Tira made it interesting, and Southern France couldn't stand the pressure there and finished last. Have a look at that. Very Elegant. What a class act. She just gets better and better. Wow. Her achievements are just outstanding. What a performance there. She's got right back in.
With the exercises stopping for a brief rest to watch the start here of the Queen Elizabeth Stakes. Stand by for a start. The gates are back now and they're off and racing, and a Dave jumped okay. Dannon Premium was quickly out, but Galo's Shop showing great muster. Caught pretty deep, Galo's Shop, but Hieronymus is eyeing off the lead and he's going to get there quite comfortably. Colding handy, so's a Dave on the fence, and Vow Declare under a prominent position in the early stages, and Dannon Premium parks right behind in fifth. A length further back to Very Elegant is a few slots closer today, and she's railing through underneath the Japanese stallion. Further back to Melody Bell, then Tiakau Shark is going through on the fence. Master of Wine looks to be 3 deep. Happy Clapper gets back from Imaging, and Kingsville Dream last at least a dozen lengths off the lead. So it's the 9-year-old Galo's Shop in front, out by 4 lengths to the Melbourne Cup winner Vow Declare. The favourite of Dave in third position, 3/4 the outside to Colding. Further back to Very Elegant, who's a touch keen on the inside of Dannon Premium, but she's still travelling well here. Very Elegant as this leader continues to roll up front. Master of Wine's out deep, followed by Tiakau Shark, Melody Bell between them. Well back in the field then is Happy Clapper and Kingsville Dream and Imaging of the last pair. Down the side in the Queen Elizabeth Stakes, and Galo's Shop certainly making it a staying contest of the 800 metres. 3 lengths clear from Vow Declare, and then a Dave on the inside. Marquin hasn't felt for it as yet. 2 further back to Colding, then Very Elegant. Dannon Premium is just starting to be felt for now at the 600 metres, waiting to get to the outside. Going between runners, Tiakau Shark, Melody Bell is slicing through. Master of Wine's getting onto the back of the Japanese horse as they turn, and a Dave makes the move now at the 400 metres, and a Dave draws clear, but here's Dannon Premium. Wow, look at him come into it, Dannon Premium. He moves up now to a Dave. This is what we've been waiting for. A Dave the inside of Dannon Premium. Very Elegant goes to third, but a Dave's full of running at the 100 metres. In fact, he's ripping clear now, and a big win for a Dave in the Queen Elizabeth Stakes. Very Elegant got through for second in front of Dannon Premium. Great go for fourth, Master of Wine, Tiakau Shark and Melody Bell between them. A good gap back then to Vow Declare from Happy Clapper, then Colding, Imaging, Galo's Shop and Kingsville Dream. Adabe. Tom Marquand for William Haggis, winning in a romp. I thought we had a race in our hands when Dannon Premium cruised into it early stages of the straight, but Adabe's just dropped the Japanese stallion.
Stand by for a break. Ready in the Group 1 Winx Stakes. Standing by for the all clear. Racing now, and Dreamforce began brilliantly wide out. Quacker Jack revved up with Brandon Berg, and Wolf is showing very good muster to hold out Dreamforce in the early stages, and the Bostonian jumped really well. So Wolf is going to lead after the first 250, the Bostonian second. Dreamforce has got work to do on the outside. Quacker Jack, Brandon Berg, and Conte Paturo parks about 6, followed by Flit. Master of Wine deeper out midfield. Then came Melody Bell, Colding off the track from Nick and over, then came Fierce Impact. Well back in the field, then is Zabrowski in the orange jacket, Imaging the inside. Deeper out is Very Elegant, trying to improve, and Star of the Seas moves up wide as well. There's a bit of jostling back in the field, and it's Wolf being joined by Dreamforce at the 600 metres. Clear from the Bostonian, getting a great run, then Quacker Jack Colding. Boy, Very Elegant's doing some work. She's circling the field a long way from home. Further back to Brandon Berg, Conte Patiro strung up, and Master of Wine's getting to the outside together with Star of the Seas. well into the straight now. And here comes the charge. The Bostonian makes the move. Verry Elleegant goes on with it. She hits the lead a long way from home. Star of the Seas is coming with a big run on the outside. Fierce Impact along the rails. Star of the Seas got to Verry Elleegant. Then Cote Batiro, Fierce Impact. Star of the Seas from Verry Elleegant fighting back. Star of the Seas, Verry Elleegant. I think Verry Elleegant's kicked back. What a courageous performance. Verry Elleegant from Star of the Seas in a close one. Imaging Fierce Impact next. Then came Cote Batiro from Nicanova. Well clear from the Bostonian Flit, Melody Bell, Brandenburg, Zabrowski. Further back to Colding. Master of Wine didn't pick up. Wolf dropped out. So did Quackerjack and Melody Bell. And it's a thrilling photo finish in the Winx Stakes.
It was a thriller. Chris Waller's going to win it when the number goes up. Now let's have a look at this. Verry Elleegant digs deep. She had to dig deep after a tough run, a torture run. Star of the Seas trying hard, reaches the lead. Verry Elleegant not to be denied. Fierce Impact and Imaging. Here's the post on the line. It is Verry Elleegant. Verry Elleegant has got up to win it over Star of the Seas. Another Group 1 second, and I think that's something like 10 Group 1 seconds for Sam Clipperton since his last Group 1 victory. And Star of the Seas runs second in a Doncaster and now in a Winx. What a race, what an Everest Carnival we are in for. Oh, the cream rises to the top.
Ready to run. Gates are back and they're racing at the 2,000 metres. King of Elleegant straight back to the end with Surprise Baby and Superstorm. Dallasan out well with Master of Wine, Toffee Tongue, King's Will Dream, Vow and Declare, Harlem. They're right across the track with Ocean X as they drive into that headwind. There's about 6 across the track. Master of Wine now snicks back on the outside of Toffee Tongue from Actow Finch. Back in the field then settling down is Warning, 2/3 down the field, Verry Elleegant. Then Surprise Baby, Superstorm and 2.5 King of Elleegant. So 1,400 metres to go and the mare took it up. Ocean X by a length and a quarter. Harlem. Dallasan third the inside, followed by Vow and Declare. 2 lengths away King's Will Dream, who covers up Toffee Tongue. Then came Actow. Next in the field past Chiquita Lodge at that stage is next Master of Wine, and also in that group of horses Django Freeman. Further back on the inside Warning and Finch, and then Verry Elleegant, Surprise Baby, Superstorm and King of Elleegant is last. So the leader Ocean X at the 1,000 metres kept them moving. It's an even speed by a length and a quarter. Harlem, Dallasan, then Vow and Declare. A length and a half Toffee Tongue. Next in the field out deeper Finch around King's Will Dream. Actow the inside pulling. Verry Elleegant getting moving. Followed by Master of Wine, who's going to try and track her from Superstorm, who's also starting to find a back to follow. Back in the field now Django Freeman as they really pack up around the turn from Surprise Baby, Warning and King of Elleegant last as they clutter up. Ocean X at the 500 metres, the first to straighten from Harlem. They were followed by Finch presenting with Vow and Declare. Dallasan behind those. Toffee Tongue on the fence. Verry Elleegant with her chance down the middle. Then Master of Wine, King's Will Dream behind them. Still Ocean X at the 250, but a wall's coming. Finch, Verry Elleegant and Harlem and Toffee Tongue right up on the inside. It's Finch, Verry Elleegant and Toffee Tongue. Then Master of Wine, Superstorm. Finch, Verry Elleegant, Toffee Tongue. Dallasan between them. It's a head bob of the mare. The mare's got up, I think, Verry Elleegant maybe from Toffee Tongue. Dallasan or Finch, and then Warning and Eye Catcher from Harlem, King's Will Dream, Master of Wine in a great Turnbull. Then Harlem, Vow and Declare, Django Freeman. Ocean X was in it for a fair way. And then came Superstorm, Surprise Baby, King of Elleegant and Actow. Sets, and they're racing in the Caulfield Cup. Master of Wine from barrier number 6 jumped away very well with Toffee Tongue. Dashing Willoughby stoked up from barrier number 1 and True Self not far away. Buckhurst looking for a position. The Chosen One behind them with Mirage Dancer. They were followed by Finch and Verry Elleegant kept it wide, one off the fence and out deeper Dallasan from Prince of Arran. Then came Raheen House and Mustajir. Back in the field Chapada as they leave the straight from Warning of Villiers. Anthony Van Dyke got back to about second last and Vow and Declare is last, but it's Dashing Willoughby the leader into the first turn in the Caulfield Cup. 1,800 metres metres to run, led by a length and a quarter. Second is Master of Wine. 2 further back is Buckhurst. Third, the outside of True Self. A length and a half, the Chosen One, followed by Mirage Dancer. Then came Toffee Tongue, 1 off the fence, about 7 off the lead. Next, the inside is Raheen House. Finch is posted wide. Then came Verry Elleegant, 10 off the lead. A length and a half to Warning. Next in the field is Chapada Deep from Mustajir. A length and a quarter, Dalasan, Avilius, and then Anthony Van Dyke. Second last in the race, Vow and Declare, and Prince of Arran is at the tail of the field as they top the hill. Through halfway in the Caulfield Cup at the 1200, Dashing Willoughby slowed it up 3/4, Master of Wine. A length and 3/4, True Self, and then Buckhurst. Next, the Chosen One, Mirage Dancer. Further back is Finch, 7-3 wide around Toffee Tongue and Raheen House. Then Chapada, Verry Elleegant, and then came Dalasan, Warning. Further back, Mustajir, Avilius, Anthony Van Dyke about to move 3 deep. Then Prince of Arran back with those is Vow and Declare. To the railway side, 800 metres to go. They stack up. Dashing Willoughby in front of Master of Wine. Buckhurst now eases out 3 deep into clear air. Finch 4 deep. Then True Self, the Chosen One, Chapada. Next in the field, Raheen House. It's only 8 lengths first to last. Mirage Dancer shuffled back. Toffee Tongue, Verry Elleegant moving now into the race. Only 3 off the lead, and back behind them, Dalasan. Anthony Van Dyke will be one of the widest around the corner. Master of Wine joined by Buckhurst. Finch deeper with Chapada. True Self cuts the corner. The Chosen One presents as a chance. Verry Elleegant down the outside. It's True Self, Master of Wine at the 300 with the Chosen One. And here's Verry Elleegant and Anthony Van Dyke below the 200. The Chosen One grabbed by Verry Elleegant and Anthony Van Dyke. Verry Elleegant and Anthony Van Dyke. It's all class. Verry Elleegant and in front, and the bear won it. Verry Elleegant beat Anthony Van Dyke, the Chosen One. Fourth, Prince of Arran. Then came Finch and Avilius. Behind them, Buckhurst, Master of Wine. Further back in the field, Warning. And then came Vow and Declare, Mustajir, Chapada, Toffee Tongue, Dalasan Gap, Raheen House, Mirage Dancer, and Dashing Willoughby will be last to complete in the 144th running of the Stella Artois Caulfield Cup.
We're set. Gates are back and they're off and racing. Verry Elleegant flopped out of the gates last, and Prince Farwas jumped well off the inside with Colding mustering. Clepple Park in the third and Funstar across to fourth. 1 out, 1 back. 2 lengths clear from Toffee Tongue. 50 Stars, Verry Elleegant whizzing up the fence. And last of all is Mugger 2. So Prince Farwas has been off the scene for a bit, shows the way by a half length on Colding. And Colette lands a good spot, third inside Funstar. Verry Elleegant goes to fifth now. On the inside of Toffee Tongue, then Mugger 2 and 50 Stars, 6 off the lead last. Prince Farwas leads down the side at almost 100 to 1. A neck in front to Colding, followed by Colette on the inside of Funstar. Verry Elleegant locked up towards the inside, although McDonald looks to be trying to push off there from Toffee Tongue. Driving right up behind them, Mugger 2 and 50 Stars is last. Prince Farwas being tested a bit by Colding a long way up. Then came Funstar from Colette. Verry Elleegant is off the fence now. From Toffee Tongue, the outside, Mugger 2 and 50 Stars into the straight now, and Colding lays it down to Prince Farwas. Colette's off the fence from Funstar. Verry Elleegant 3 lengths away. Colette lays it down to Colding, and Colette takes the lead. Got a half length up on Colding, then Funstar and Verry Elleegant, but Colette rips away with the Apollo Stakes. Brilliant first up performance. Colette won it by 2 lengths to Colding and a neck back to Verry Elleegant. Then Funstar, Mugger 2 late, a gap back to Toffee Tongue from 50 Stars and Prince Farwas.
What a great mare she is, Colin.
King. Verry Elleegant moves in. Master of Wine now the last. So we're just about right for the Group 1 Chipping Norton Stakes. Verry Elleegant the favourite. The light blinks and we're ready to run. Set. Racing, Prince Farwas hopped out well. So did Colette wide out. Funstar being sent forward and Colding as well, so it's a good go for the lead. Colding and Colette the joint leaders, and Funstar's going to take that very prominent role. Poking between them in third, Prince Farwas back to fourth. Verry Elleegant improves. Getting past Southern France, a gap back to Toffee Tongue of Ilias. Master of Wine had settled back last. Colding's going to hold them all out here. Colding in front and Colette a very handy second. And a half back on the inside, Funstar who took cover. A length into Prince Farwas. 3 further back to the great mare, Verry Elleegant in a clear fifth.
In front of Southern France, then Toffee Tongue, Avilius and Master of Wine are the last two. So Colding heads them up at the 800 metres by length and a half to Colette. A neck back on the inside, Fun Star. Then came Prince Fawers. Further back to Southern France, improving on the inside of Verry Elleegant. Two after Toffee Tongue from Avilius and Master of Wine to drop back to a clear last. Coming to the turn and Colding, the one to run down at the moment. Leads by a length on Fun Star and Colette. He gets going down, Verry Elleegant peeling three wide as they come around the turn and Colding shows the way by a length. Verry Elleegant and Colette get going the outside. Fun Star the inside. It's Verry Elleegant really wound up. Colette as well. They join Colding. Then Fun Star. Avilius starting to run into the race well. It's Colette and Verry Elleegant, the two great mares, and Avilius the outside. Verry Elleegant and Colette. What a race! Avilius the outside trying to beat the pair of them, but no! Verry Elleegant, brave Verry Elleegant, beat Colette and Avilius in one of the great chipping Nortons. Fun Star Colding next. Then came Master of Wine, Southern France, a gap back to Toffee Tongue and Prince Fawers. Verry Elleegant wins a 7th Group 1 today in a soul-stirring battle there with Colette, and then Avilius finding some of his old form with a big run late. But Verry Elleegant, we've seen it so many times, she can be brave in these
Gates are back now and they're off and racing, and Sir Dragonet and Verry Elleegant have both jumped well. So did Colette, and a Davis slicing through together with Angel of Truth. So there's a good go for the lead early, and Angel of Truth will get it. Colette just eases back from Master of Wine to Toya up the fence, and Cliffs of Moor's been taken back to last. So it's the duty of Angel of Truth to lead them up here in the Ranvet. And a Dave strides up on the outside, and Verry Elleegant's right on the coattails of the leader. So already the two big guns in the race are racing side by side as they head to the back. It's Angel of Truth, 2 lengths clear from a Dave. Verry Elleegant on the fence, followed then by Colette, Sir Dragonet from Natoya, Miami Bound, Master of Wine, and Cliffs of Moor is the last one. They flatten out down the back. Angel of Truth, 2 lengths clear from a Dave, who just shades Verry Elleegant at the 1200 metre mark. A length off to Sir Dragonet, Colette the outside, followed by Natoya, Miami Bound, Master of Wine covering ground, and Cliffs of Moor is the last one. They're at the halfway mark, 1,000 metres to go. Angel of Truth a length in front from a Dave, who's got Verry Elleegant pinned away on the fence, although McDonald just eases back a length or so to give himself more options. Then came Sir Dragonet, further back to Colette, Natoya, Miami Bound, Master of Wine, and Cliffs of Moor is the last one. Angel of Truth in front. Marquin blinked now. He gets going on a Dave, and Verry Elleegant, McDonald's peeled to the outside, and here we go. Then Sir Dragonet from Colette, Miami Bound, coming to the turn. Angel of Truth just the leader from a Dave under the pump. Verry Elleegant a half length away, and 2 further back to Colette. Boy, Angel of Truth's giving a cheeky sight, but now a Dave and Verry Elleegant, they're getting serious. Verry Elleegant a Dave in their own race, laying it down to Angel of Truth, but Verry Elleegant, she put the head in front. What's a Dave got? He's coming back. The gloves are off. They go toe to toe, blow for blow. Verry Elleegant ahead on a Dave. He's trying, but she's going to beat him. Verry Elleegant wins the Ranvet. She reversed the result of last year, beat a Dave.